Hello, Shepherds. Just wanted to send out a reminder about some of the things that we talked about last night, especially in regards to how to invite leaders to participate and be part of 123leadertraining.com. I thought we had a great conversation around this last night and really around 4 different kinds of leaders that we need to invite into this training program. And each one, I think, needs to be reminded first and foremost that they have the incredible opportunity to spend so much more time teaching and interacting with their group members than even Pastor Boo or any one of us as a pastoral staff. I mean, if they meet every week, that means they have about 4 times as much time if they meet for 2 hours with each of those people than Pastor Boo does every week. That's amazing. If they meet every other week, they have twice as much time as Pastor Boo does every other week. I mean, that's amazing, and that's a huge opportunity. And it's a huge time commitment out of their own time. So we really want to make sure that their time is being used well and that their group's time is being used well so that we can make the most out of this amazing opportunity we have to be making disciples in our community groups who are then going and making other disciples where fruit are producing seed, which is producing more fruit. And that's why we're here. And 123 Leader Training is how we can help them as a church and partner with them as a church to accomplish this amazing mission that God has set before us. So the 4 kinds of leaders that we talked about last night were first, a new leader. Really, this is the easiest invitation to make. We want to make sure that they know we want them so badly to have a great ministry experience here at Wheaton Bible Church. And not only a great experience personally, but to have a fruitful ministry here at Wheaton Bible Church. And we think the best way to set them up on the best trajectory possible is to go through 123leadertraining.com and get the knowledge and the skills and the coaching that they're going to need to sustain and empower long-term and fruitful ministry here at Wheaton Bible Church. The second kind of invitation is to a leader that's doing a fantastic job. This is a leader where you see fruit all over their group, that they're multiplying and reproducing and new people are coming to faith, and it's just amazing the stories that are coming out of this group. So why would this leader need to be trained? Well, there's a simple answer. We as a church have created a really, really great tool to help you do exactly what you're doing better. We created a tool for you to train and develop new leaders out of your group to go do the same thing that you're so passionate about doing, to see the same kind of fruit that you're so passionate about being built up and grown out in their own groups as they get sent out. And simply by going and getting the knowledge, the skills, and the coaching, that same coaching that you have received in your group, they can receive in their own group and produce that same wonderful fruit moving forward. So see this as an effective tool to be an extension and a continuation of your ministry. The third kind of leader is a difficult ask. It's the leader that thinks, well, things are going fine, but perhaps you have a hunch that things aren't quite as good as they might think they are, and they're just on cruise control as a group. I would encourage you to start your invitation with this leader by using questions. Really, how is your group going? How do you know your group is going so well? What sort of fruit are you seeing produced, and how do you see what's happening in your group reflected in the New Testament, and how do you see what's reflected in the New Testament reflected in your own group? And by doing that, I think you could challenge them to say, look, your group is incredibly important, and remind them of the blessing and the gift of the incredible amount of time that they get to spend with these people. And say, it's so important that we are strategic with how we use that time, that we're intentional with how we use that time, and that we're unified with the church as a whole on this mission that God has given us. So go to 123 Leader Training and get the training that, frankly, all of us need. Get the knowledge, the skills, and the coaching. I will set you up and your group up to take big steps forward in what God has called you to be and to do. And then lastly, there's the struggling group, or the struggling group leader. Really, I hope as a shepherd you see this as an opportunity to give a shot in the arm or breathe new life into a group that's really having a hard time. And you could say, look, I know you've had a lot of ups and downs as a group and as a group leader, But 123 leader training, I think for you, is going to give you that shot in the arm that you need. That shot of vision and direction and purpose that maybe has faded over the last years or months in your group. And in fact, I would encourage you to consider taking your whole group through 123 leader training together as a group study. Kind of get on the same page, start using the same language, and get a renewed vision for what's ahead and the exciting things that God can do through you as a group of believers meeting together and encouraging one another in faith and encouraging one another to grow closer to Christ. So I know these are just 4 quick summaries of 4 different types of invitations, but I hope you get a sense for the amazing opportunity that we are offering to our leaders. We're not making stuff up here. We're providing an amazing resource to accomplish an even more amazing mission. And so be passionate about it. Don't apologize for it. Push your leaders, encourage them, be behind them, support them, and make sure they start and make sure that they finish, because they will be blessed. As you have seen, as you've gone through this yourself, and you know that if all of our leaders are moving through this and all of our leaders are on the same page moving forward, we are going to see incredible kingdom results. So thank you so much for your ministry. Thank you for your time. If you have any questions, email me, email Jeff, email one of the community life pastors, and we'd love to walk through this with you. So thanks for your time and have a great day.